What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Brother Culture as we work toward the end of his 40 years anniversary collection. Thank you to Michaela, who's been following this journey. And yeah, there's only 2 tunes left, and the penultimate one is Strong. It's a simple descriptive word. It is technically an adjective, and thus one indicating fortitude, resolve, stamina, or other characteristics that suggest an ability to persist, to overpower or otherwise show a degree of force that is on the higher end of that spectrum. It is not weak. It is the antonym of weak. So yes, I do wonder whether it's his soul or maybe his beliefs or perhaps his commitment to musical creativity and the expression of his positivity. That would be my thought in advance, though it of course may be more complicated or more narrow than that. So let's give it a listen and find out to the degree I can catch the lyrics. This is Brother Culture. The tune is Strong, and it's the second to last track on side 2. Hello, Luca, where did you come from? Of his 40 years anniversary collection. Hello?
Right about now, you in tune to the man called Brother Culture.
Hold on. Okay.
Right about now, you in tune to the man called Brother Culture. Tuning into the universe, tuning into the vibe. It's a special request and a special love to the massive them, you know. When I and I come together strong, nothing can stop us. As the mountains surround I and I pour out love from I and I heart. Special love and blessings going out to all of the crew over the years. Blessed everlasting to everlasting to everlasting. I come with the culture. When my sister, when me doing it strong. Culture deliver #1. And when me doing it strong. Tell them I'm a lyrical done. And when me doing it strong. Culture deliver #1. And when me doing it strong. Tell them I'm a lyrical done. So hold them like a idiot, me say hold them like a clown. When them see me coming, every put them mind down. Parasite them see can't stick around. Me no want no guy in a flowing white gown. Say fooling up on the people with the false religion. And the false religion cause the confusion. And the confusion is a bad situation. On the red list and Brother Culture around the microphone stand. When me doing it strong. Culture deliver #1. And when me doing it strong. Tell them I'm a lyrical done. And when me doing it strong. Culture deliver #1. And when me doing it strong. Tell them I'm a lyrical done. I'm a bantan, coming straight out of London. I'm licking them with the lyrics like a truncheon. Was condemned as a thief and a bad man. Because we come from the streets of London. Them time me come, don't hold me back. Me contain lyrics and start to make cash. Yes, we put it in a stash. But me no want them come with no blasted rehash. Them get condemned. Run out of lyrics and we pin them. Culture be on the mic, on the run. Me no want a gun, no. When me doing it strong. Culture deliver #1. And when me doing it strong. Tell them I'm a lyrical done. And when me doing it strong. Culture deliver #1. And when me doing it strong. Tell them I'm a lyrical done. Cause I gotta be for the mind not block. Open the mic with the B-roll stop. Re-roll stop. Have a mic up. Crowd them get it and can't get enough. Put all the posts and post them I. Crowd them see that they pass by. Pass in the car. Pass in the bus. Dumb in the fight and dumb in the bus. Rock me and rock to the river. Drop to the river. Drop with the culture rock. Mass in the come and the mass in the rock and the mass in the rock to the musical drop. Never on the spot. Never gonna stop to the dance off back. Dance off back. Money and stack. But the culture on the Jack Chirac.
J'ai l'impression qu'il n'entend pas. Monsieur Chirac.
Qu'est-ce qui lui arrive? Il faut faire chauffer l'appareil?
Start at the bottom, I reach to the top, and a boy will come and envy that. Better read this. I gotta be, but the music got this. Rhythm and tune, and rhythm and fly like it's a balloon. When me doing it strong. Culture deliver #1. And when me doing it strong. Blasted rehash them get condemned. Run out the lyrics and we beat them. Culture people them like on the rush, on the rush, on the rush. Them a big get rush. Who tell them?
That's awesome. Let me just reiterate, I think he is grossly underrated. And certainly in reggae circles, he's known and celebrated perhaps, to the degree he should be. But I feel like there's some reggae artists who've, broken through into the mainstream. Obviously Bob Marley, and rightly so, is the most significant in that regard. But again, there's some other artists who are known beyond like reggae-specific circles. I don't know if Brother Culture is one such artist, but I feel like he should be. His lyrics, he is indeed a lyrical don, as the phrase used here suggests. And I like his storytelling, I like his verbal and phonetic precision and speed. I enjoy the positive feeling of his tunes. This is another one where I feel like he's telling a bit of an autobiographical story, and referencing Bonton, which again, like Pato Bonton, and there's a bunch who go by that moniker. So I think he's saying, he's one who's cut from the same cloth. And I think it relates again to him saying here how he comes from South London. And I like how he's saying, at the time when I was young, people were saying I was a bad man, or I was, a bad seed and so on. But he committed himself to his craft, and, because he was talented and because he has a way with words and a good musical sense, he started to make some money, some cash, and put it in a stash. And then even then, I think he's saying like people were condemning him, and yet he persisted and has, built this style and reputation. And there's a sense that he's not going to stop, he's going to keep on going. Again, he's got the stamina, he's got the endurance, he's got the strength, and this is something that has not wavered over 40 years. So it feels like the perfect kind of track to include on a compilation like this. I also enjoy the stylings. Again, it's got a bit of that raga sound in the bass line, sort of deep. There's not only an electricity in that bass line, but there's a bit of a computer bleep flourish. And I also enjoyed the final section of the tune where it felt like a lot of the sonics got a bit more intense and the keyboards were flourishing more. But overall, I'd say, again, it had a bit of a raga feel, also a bit of a like gothic Transylvanian feel. It really had a bit of this like mysterious vibe in some of the sonic tone. And yes, I enjoy, again, we get some more sung vocals, we get some like straightaway or regular rhythm vocals. We do also get some rapid fire where he's really rattling off these multi-syllabic words with great celerity and with great precision. So yeah, it's a top tune, one of my favorites on the compilation, and again, I think the perfect kind of track to include on this compilation. So one more tune to go. It's called Ghetto War. I'll try to get back to that one more quickly than it took me between the previous one and this one. So yeah, we'll try to finish this off before the end of the month if I can remember. And yeah, after that, as I said, I'll see what other Brother Culture might be out there that I might be able to procure to continue this deep dive, which I think has been not only as good as I thought it would be, but beyond that, and enlightening as to how deeply personal his music seems to be, his lyrics seem to be. So shout out once again to Brother Culture. Thank you again to Michaela and any others who've been taking an interest in this deep dive, which, as I said, I hope will continue long into the future, just like Brother Culture has in his career. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace.